karate, the word karate means empty hand.
Empty hand?
Empty hand.
Right.
That's the word karate mean. It means empty hand. It means that I'm defending myself with no weapons.
Serious?
Yeah. So that's the word karate mean. No.
Brought to you by C&C Precision Welding Limited and Selector Father Entertainment.
Discipline, confidence, respect. For years, Sensei Mark Agard has inspired young martial artists through the art of traditional Shotokan karate. Discover the journey, the passion, and the legacy. This week on the Voice of the Village podcast, don't miss the story behind the sensei.
Hello, good night people. Welcome once again to the Voice of the Village with your favorite president, Brenzo. Tonight we have a very interesting program tonight. We are going to talk about karate. I will allow my guest to introduce himself.
Yes, good night viewing public. My name is Mark Agard, also called by Sensei Mark Agard.
Sensei. Wow. Alright, so before we begin, right, tell us a little bit about Mark Agard. Who is Mark Agard? And then, who is Sensei Agard? Is it the same person? Sensei Agard, Mark Agard. Where did it all begin? So tell us a little about yourself.
Okay. Mark Agard and Sensei Agard is the same person. And I will explain why. Mark Agard is someone who is presently practicing karate. And according to the terms of someone who is practicing karate at a professional level, who teaches karate, is called a sensei. So it's the same person. It's the same person you're dealing with. The only slight difference, Mr. President, is that outside of karate, you would know me as Mark Agard.
Right.
Right? And under that mindset, I would allow that to be acceptable. Because they know me as Mark Agard.
They know you as Mark Agard.
Mark Agard.
The normal Mark Agard.
Mark Agard.
Right.
If I'm going to the bank to sign anything, I wouldn't write sign
Sensei. Right. So to your students, right, your students and professionals, they will call you Sensei Agard. Right? Just like how you will address a doctor, Dr. John, right? Your title is Sensei.
Yes.
Right? Why did you get into karate? Now let me use some local terms. Permit me to use the local terms. Learning to fight. That's what everybody know. You're going to karate school to learn to fight. Let's talk about some of them, the stereotypes that surrounding karate. First of all, is it about learning to fight?
No. Karate itself is not only learning to fight. Now, I must clear up this here. Now, normally, when the public sees someone in
the
a
black
uniform,
belt
like what I have on, a uniform, karate uniform, the first thing that they come to their mind is that, hey, that person is doing karate.
Yeah.
But what the public doesn't understand and know, and I'm going to educate tonight, is that karate is not an English word.
Serious?
Serious. Karate is a Japanese word.
Wait, so karate is actually Japanese?
Japanese, originally Japanese.
Well, I learned something here tonight. Karate is Japanese, so what is Chinese?
Right. Chinese have different type of martial arts.
Oh, so now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So, it's not learning to fight. It is not. So karate is a form of martial arts. Martial arts is the umbrella term.
Yes.
Where you say mixed fight, or what other type of martial arts it have?
It have boxing,
boxing, kickboxing.
Yes, even our local fighting, stick fighting is also a martial art.
Stick fighting is a martial art?
Yeah. Wrestling is a martial art.
Right.
Kickboxing is a martial art.
Kickboxing is a martial art. Right. That come like UFC and them. Right.
So sometimes when someone is doing a martial art, the public would say, hey, they're doing karate. Because
all is karate.
Because they see them wearing a uniform looking like this.
Yeah.
And a black belt.
Right.
But not everyone is doing karate.
Yeah, so not all martial arts is karate.
Not all martial arts.
So specific now, knowing that, what caused you to like karate versus kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or the Chinese kung fu, right? What caused you to like or choose the Japanese martial art form known as karate?
Okay. My foundation was not karate. My foundation came under the umbrella of doing a martial art.
And where was that?
And well, it started off in Trinidad.
Right.
And in Tobago.
Right.
But that wasn't karate. It's a form of self-defense.
Right.
But it's not karate.
It's not karate.
Yeah. And most martial arts, they teach you how to fight.
Or defend yourself.
Or defend yourself. But karate now, it's a different thing. Yes. Karate, the word karate means empty hand.
Empty hand?
Empty hand.
Right.
That's the word karate means. It means empty hand. It means that I'm defending myself with no weapons.
Serious?
Yeah. So that's the word karate means. Right? But to complete the word in fullest, it's karate do. Right. And the do have a meaning added to the karate. The do means the way of life. The way of life is the way how you live. So for example, you wake up, you'll brush your teeth, you'll bathe, you'll be respectful, you have manners, you will want to adopt good moral and values.
Yeah.
So karate is not just teaching you to defend
without hands. It's not teaching you to defend without weapons. Because it means empty hands. So it's defend without empty hands. I'm learning here. A way of life.
It's a way of life.
So that's it. Karate do. A way of life. Defending yourself. That defends yourself without weapons.
Without using weapons. No, in karate, there are weapons that are signs that one could practice and use. But the traditional concept of karate is open hand.
Wow.
You see, in Japan, they used to use weapons, like the samurai and stuff.
Yeah.
But the samurais, they were like the elite soldiers in Japan in those days. And what they did, they wanted to be the top guns. So what they did, they banned anyone from using any form of weapons.
Right.
So people who was already done in a traditional art then, in secret, was learning to defend themselves and fight with open hands. And this is how karate really, it really evolved and came into existence. It's a traditional art, and there's a lot of meaning behind it, a lot of values. And karate does not start with attack and defend. It starts with how you live.
Wow.
So in other words, you don't have to be, I should say, kicking and punching. But if you understand the do in karate, by having good moral and values and respectable person, you're actually doing the do in karate.
Right.
But people are not aware of it.
No. We custom scene scorpion versus the eagle. Eagle, what the man name, what the white tail? Silver fox. Right, we custom scene, but what we just call bush karate movie, we custom see that. And that is our philosophy. But what you teaching us here, Sensei, right, is the philosophy behind karate, right?
Yes.
And the philosophy is actually how you live,
Yes.
right? And all that entails in that. So this is why you began in karate. Who was your first teacher? Tell us a little bit about where you first learned karate. You said Trinidad, and now you're in Tobago. What type of school were you in? What type of teacher was he? Was it hard? Was it thin? Because I remember my parents telling me, don't go and learn karate, they're going to kick you. Then I see them on TV taking piece of board and hit it across your belly, and break it, then nobody going to hit my child. Right? So tell us a little about the training of this karate from what you learned, right, in growing up in the discipline of karate.
Long ago, the kids on them was a little more stronger than now.
All right.
Right? In those days, it didn't have children eating so many snacks and KFC and fast food and stuff and things. So children was much more stronger.
Yeah, had protein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Injuries was able to heal faster.
Wow.
Because of their body and what they're consuming.
Because of the diet.
So because of the diet then, training could have been a little more, I should say, appreciated, where the instructor could have applied some more pressure. And it wasn't really that painful or grievance because your body could have taken that.
You could have taken what the training.
The training.
Right, the push-ups.
The push-ups, the hard training.
Yeah, the conditioning of your body. Yeah, because you have to condition your body. Right?
Which it worked out for the best, which in my time. Comparing to the children now, in this era.
Well, they have a set of human rights. Don't hit this and don't.
Doing this and that and stuff and
set of do's and don'ts.
So now, in
teaching
in
different.
Teaching would be a little more different now. So you had to be more creative.
Right.
And what I love about karate is that it is not just about kick and punch, but it's about you understanding your body.
Oh, right.
So
the limits of your body, how far you could go.
So before I went into traditional karate, which I am doing traditional Japanese karate, and I'll touch some more on this later down. Before I started to do traditional karate, I started off with a guy named Junior Benjamin Wharton. Right, he's dead now. Right, and then I came to Tobago, and I found out that there were he had a branch over here by someone who learned under him.
Right.
And
he was also a sensei?
He was also,
a sensei, right.
And I ended up started to train with these guys. But for somehow, I wanted to go even further because I realized there was a limitation. No, the training was good.
Right.
That was my foundation.
Right.
But I need to go further because what I was doing, most of the martial arts, they're not recognized under a proper sporting body. That they could go to the levels, that they go to the levels that they could represent the country way up to the Olympics.
Wait, karate is not recognized as there's no, well, okay, it's a sport, but let me put a pin there. It's just a sport. So there's no Olympics, karate Olympics.
Yes.
What is the highest level in terms of, like the highest level in football at this time is World Cup. And the highest level for track and field is the Olympics.
Yes.
Right? What's the how help me with the word here?
The highest level.
The highest level.
Same thing, Olympics.
Olympics?
Yes. No. There are some martial arts that what I would have been doing in the past, many years ago, was not affiliated or recognized under these bodies. So there was only a limitation. So all you could have done is just, I should say, on a local term, represent Trinidad Tobago in a local term then. If a person like that was to leave the country and go outside, they would not be recognized because they're not under a governing body.
Right, okay, I understand. Honestly, like FIFA is the governing body generally
Yes.
for sports. I mean, you could have Trinidad Tobago football, that is a governing body.
Yes.
But if you go out to FIFA, that is you're under FIFA, or some academias, you're under John Andrews, or you're under UA, right? Those are established bodies that you could be under, right?
Yes.
In those fields. But in karate, I see the word bandied around, if I may help me with the pronunciation, Shotokan.
Shotokan, yes.
Is Shotokan, or tell me a little bit about the governing body that could carry a child or someone to the Olympics.
Okay. Now, I am doing Shotokan karate.
Right.
That's my brand. That's a traditional brand from Japan. And there's a sporting body which is called the Trinidad Tobago Karate Union.
Right.
That body is the national body of karate in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
So if you're not doing an art like what I am doing, they would not recognize you. They would not fund you.
Right. So what you teach, right, is the correct art form
An avenue.
That could take Trinidad and Tobago
Yes.
to a gold medal in the Olympics.
Yes.
Is that, I'm learning here tonight?
Yes, correct.
Right.
Correct is right.
Is there any more teachers like you, or is you alone in Tobago?
There are more because my head office is in Trinidad.
Right.
I'm just a branch in Tobago.
Right, okay.
And the name of my organization is Shotokan Karate Do International Federation.
Right, okay.
And we practice traditional Japanese karate. We are one of the largest Shotokan karate schools in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow.
And we are in...
We'll be very proud to have you in Goodwood Village.
And we are in... The organization is in 130 countries.
Jesus. Wow.
Right?
It's a worldwide organization.
It's a worldwide organization.
Yeah. You ain't know
right?
everything. Serious thing, man.
Now, just permit me just to share a little bit of history of how it reached to this here now. Karate was founded, which is called a gentleman who is called the father of Shotokan Karate, is a gentleman by the name of Gishin Funakoshi. Right? I have one of his books on display here. Right? Originally from Japan. And he started off in training and he founded Shotokan Karate. In 1948, November 1948, they formed an organization in Japan called the Japan Karate Association.
Right.
The only traditional Shotokan karate that they recognized then in the world. And what they decided to do, they decided, listen, we're not going to keep this as a secret. So they trained some of these Japanese guys, and after test them, and they were qualified, they positioned them throughout different nations in the world.
You come like disciples.
And they introduced the traditional Japanese Shotokan karate. Now the guy who was spearheading this whole mission he was not the founder, Gishin Funakoshi, but Gishin Funakoshi came and died, and one of his number one student, which is a guy called Nakayama, he took over. One of my books, I have him here on display. Nakayama is the one who, I must say, who spearheaded traditional karate, Japanese Shotokan karate throughout the world. And they were very successful. But in all different organizations, sometimes they have little disputes and stuff and things. And one of the instructors for the Japan Karate Association, he left in 1977 and opened his own organization. And he named it Shotokan Karate Do International Federation. This here is called kanji writing.
Oh, right, that's the Japanese style.
Japanese style of writing. And it means Shotokan Karate Do International Federation.
Right.
And he opened this organization, and his name is Ukuzu Kanazawa in 1977. And he's the one now end up pushing Shotokan Karate throughout the world. That he became so recognized that countries throughout the world started accepting him.
Right.
Right? So he came and died in 2019. Right?
2019?
Yeah. At
In
88 years old. And he passed on the reign to his son in Japan, which is called, his name is Nobowaki. Right? Now that is the organization that I am under. And every year we bring down Japanese instructors in Trinidad. Every year.
In Tobago too?
In 2001, before Kancho Kanazawa passed away, we brought him here in 2001. He made it in Island Pool. He made it in Island Pool.
Well, the kind of people passing through his island.
Yeah. Right? And
one of the founders earliest.
The founder of this organization, SCIF,
Shotokan.
the abbreviation of SCIF, Shotokan Karate Do International Federation. And every year we bring down instructors, Japanese instructors. So we have in October of this year, we have on the 22nd to the 26th, we have a Japanese instructor, excuse me, by the name of Hanchi Ichikawa, right? A 9-degree black belt. He will be in Trinidad. And we have an instructor from Venezuela, a guy by the name of Sensei Alejandro. And we bring these instructors every year. Also, we have international tournament we have to attend and seminars. So this year we go in Turkey, which is in I think is in sometime in November. We're going to
Right.
Right. So it's a well-known organization, and what I love about it is that it's not for me to benefit, but it's for the children.
Yeah.
It's more the children we're trying to shape them, because long ago I would have learned just kick and punch. But in the organization we have a motto that we use: building life champions. So we
right,
focus.
so it's really a more you're building the philosophy.
Yes.
Not actually the focus on the fighting. The fighting is only a what should I say? It's just only a part of it. A plus to it. The defense, but it's really the door is the important part.
Yes. Because we have,
you're building champions. The word build means to put together piece by piece.
yes.
Right, so you're putting together Tobagonian children.
Yes.
Hopefully Goodwood children. I hope you come to Goodwood at some point.
Yes.
Right?
I'll be coming to Goodwood very soon.
Right, and you put together the youth and the young, because we need this now.
Yeah.
And in a time such as this is most possibly one of the avenues, right? The life philosophy that we could help guide our youths, right, to a better future than another choice, right, than what we have now.
Yes. As well, I agree with you, because it's not just about kicking and punch.
Yeah.
Because we have children who is challenged, that will not be able to kick and punch effective, but we could teach them the door and still build life champions.
Yeah.
So we have children who in wheelchairs, we have children who in these sticks and who can't walk. We teach autistic children, right? And I have a school in Mount Pleasant Community Center, doing an excellent job there, to the point where the one of the department in THA reached out to me recently, and they want to give me about 40 to 50 challenge children to do a camp.
Right, right.
So they recognize that what I am doing is not just teaching children to kick and punch, but teaching children the
The
dope.
philosophy.
The philosophy.
The philosophy of the Shotokan way of living.
Listen, when we enter the training ground at the Mount Pleasant Center, which is called the dojo, one of the first things that the children have to do when they come in, they bow, form of respect.
Right.
And their whatever footwear must be taken off and will walk in as a form of respect. And I'm teaching them not just to throw your slippers there or your bag there,
Yeah.
but the slippers must line up like soldiers. So we're starting to teach them order,
You're culturing better habits, right? Which will in turn translate into a better character.
I have parents who reach out to me and said, Sensei Mark, since my child is doing karate too, I see my child making up their own bed now, washing up their wares. And you know children now when they eat this, throw the plate and the spoon in the sink. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We big people just do sometimes.
Yes.
Right? But the parents are seeing a form of discipline.
Yeah.
So it's not about kicking and punching, because there are some children comes in with challenge.
Yeah.
Long ago, in my time, if a child come to the martial arts school,
Or the dojo.
right? Well, I won't say dojo,
Right, okay.
because dojo is a Japanese word.
Right.
They come to the martial arts school, right? Most of the time, the instructor, if the child or the person have a challenge, a disability challenge, most of the time in those days, and even now, you don't accept them.
Serious.
You don't accept them because you remember you're teaching people to kick and punch and to fight and to be effective. But when somebody have in a wheelchair, you can't do much of them.
Well, how can they defend themselves? What can they do?
What can they do? So what we have realized now is that we could still play an impact upon someone like that.
On somebody's life. Every life could be impacted.
Do right? Every child could have a part then, right? And as I said again, and I will always say this, you will hear me say this often tonight, it's not just about kick and punch, that is a part of it. But it have games to help a child with their coordination and stuff and things. We have props, we have equipments, right?
So let me, apart from conditioning the mind, what about aerobics? Is it a form of, is there an aerobics side of it? Because I have seen videos where people doing karate and it's an aerobics. Is that also part of it? Because you have mentioned the diet, you have mentioned the conditioning of the mind, which is the philosophy, right? And the physical condition of the body. So what about the aerobics, the fat burning what these ladies love? Is there a area there, right, for that type of discipline within the art form?
Yes, it'll have that. Because karate is break down into three different components, three different. Gion, kata, and kumite. Gion is a Japanese word called basics.
Basics, right. Okay.
In every single thing, you must understand and learn the basic.
Must learn the basics, yeah.
That alone is a sweat. That alone is a condition that will make somebody fat or small.
Yeah. Calories burning like rain.
And then also, during that process, you'll be learning your body.
Right.
Aerobics will just teach you to just burn calories. But you will be learning to use your body effectively.
Right, so it's not just a surface. Okay, I want to join karate. I don't really want to learn the karate, but I just want a form of exercise. maybe you're too old like me or you're getting down in age, right? So you just want the sweating aspect. So what you say, we wouldn't just come to the sweat, right? And to just do the exercising part, because that's the part you want to learn, because this is for all ages. This is not
All
for
ages.
all ages, not for children, right? Even people in the senior, right?
Yes, could learn karate.
You
Yes.
learn, you grasp, you learn your body. You learn how your muscles work, tell me some things you learn about your body doing karate. As I say, you learn your body. Explain that somehow.
Okay. You learn your body to how to use your body.
Right.
If you don't know how to use your body, then you don't know your body. And karate, it help you how to use your body. So for example, let's say I'm walking somewhere in some path and for somehow I slip. Because I know my body, I know the physique of my body and the physics of how my body would function, I would know how to fall.
Oh, right. And breaks or
Yes.
right, and prevent
And
injury.
prevent injuries. Right?
Right.
But if you don't know your body and know how to use your body parts and don't understand the physics of your body, then you're literally walking around just with
Taking a chance.
Just taking a chance. Just like no insurance then.
Yeah.
Just taking a chance.
Yeah.
Right? And the beauty about it is not just only basic alone. Karate.